was light carved from the moon, freckles scattered like constellations, emerald eyes deep as the wildest forests, a beauty so sharp it ached to look. Her gaze lingered, a fleeting spark, a silent whisper in the air between us. I stepped closer, spoke her name, but she was bound, and I was a ghost of doubt. Guernsey roared around me, wind screaming through empty streets, hair like needles on my skin, and she was slipping through my fingers. The storms outside, the storms within, both tearing me apart. We edged closer, stolen words in dim-lit corners, until the sea pulled me away. Guernsey with its restless waves whispered that she was fading from me. Then there was Anna, warm as the southern sun, her laughter breaking through the gray. But even in her arms, I was drowning in green eyes I couldn't forget. Guernsey roared around me, wind screaming through empty streets, hair like needles on my skin, and she was slipping through my fingers. The storms outside, the storms within, both tearing me apart. Back to Bristol, a ticket in my hand, Venice a dream for two. But she shook her head, and the cold settled deep inside me. So I turned to Ina's, golden-haired and wild, and Venice belonged to us instead. With Ina's laughter filled the air, but one day she called from the airport gate. No goodbyes, no second chances, just a whisper of her name in the wind. So I packed my sorrow and fled back to a home that never felt like home. Guernsey roared around me, wind screaming through empty streets, hair like needles on my skin, and she was slipping through my fingers. The storms outside, the storms within, both tearing me apart. Bristol called me back once more, and so did she, drawn like the tide. Nights of candlelight and whispered dreams, but time